Okay, we have the burners off, goes to waiting to purge. You can see the hold fuel valve proving closed. It's going to prove that the valve actually is closed on the gas valve itself. That takes several seconds. We can see the valve up here turning a different color. That's one thing that's nice about this Nexus touchscreen, is it shows you what's happening. To turn back to the other color, it's proving that it was closed. We are in the gas valve proving sequence stage 2. We moved from 1 to 2, and now we're actually proving and waiting those few seconds. Now it says prove air pressure. So now with the burner starting to roll up, the air pressure has come on because this light's turned green. We're proving air, it turns from yellow to green. Now we're waiting for the purge to reach the position, and we're having the purging position going on. Okay, you can see that we moved from the green to the yellow to the green, which means that it's now coming down from the full open position, and we're going to be moving to ignition shortly. We're in the pre-purge cycle of the startup. See the timer is timing out here. Now we've reached the yellow position, moving to the ignition part of the system. Ignition position is reached. You can hear the fan continue to ramp down. This has a variable speed fan on it. Okay, pilot ignition. Notice the little flame that you have here showing the pilot. This valve is turned green, showing that the pilot valve is now open. Now we went from the pilot interval, it's turned completely green, saying that the pilot has been established. Now it's going to bring on the main ignition. Notice the main throttle for ignition is turned from yellow to green, and now we're in the stabilization phase. Stabilization has occurred because it's turned green. We've now moved to the moving of the low fire, waiting to establish the flame. Notice this has turned the different color, and now these are both green, proving that it's open. So energized, anything that is in the white position is de-energized. Again, now we've gone from stabilizing the flame to moving into the low fire position. We're now waiting for it to release to a full modulation. As you know, it's gone now to release to modulation, and you can hear the burner actually ramping up and actually bringing it up to a higher firing rate. If you go to the top side up here, you can see the flame intensity. We're at 39. We have a boiler set point of 95. The actual temperature is 87, and you can go into modulating rate. We're at 91, 95%. It's reading the flue gas. The CO2 is at 9.6. And as it continues to rise, this pressure starts to rise, you'll see the modulation actually drop. Okay, the pressure is rising, and as you can see, the modulating rate is dropping. Once we hit that 95 point, it's going to be shutting off. See the modulation dropping? And you can actually hear the burner ramping down. We're at 8, 14, 10, 9%. Okay, moving to post-purge because it reached the set point that it actually let it shut off. And we're moving to the post-purge, and now we're into the post-purge, which is where we're trying to be sure that we've actually pushed all the gases of combustion out of the burner. Again, you can see the timing happening here. It shows you the actual how many seconds you still have left at post-purge. All right, we're at 0, and now we've moved to the burner off position, and it'll just continue to ramp on down as it continues. Notice that each one of these is white, proving that every single thing here, and here have been actually de-energized and have closed. The only thing that's energized is this green valve here, which is the gas that got trapped between these two gas valves is now being released out so that it can purge that out also.